Off
It could be a two-time winner here. William Byron.
Byron, Nemechek, Reddick. Off turn 4 and to the flag. Checker is waving, and William Byron has won the 500 for the second year in a row.
Holy cow.
Holy cow, baby, let's go!
William Byron signed a 4-year contract extension with Hendrick Motorsports that will keep the 27-year-old driver behind the wheel of the iconic number. 24 Chevrolet through the 2029 NASCAR Cup Series season. This extension represents far more than a standard contract renewal. It establishes Byron as the cornerstone of NASCAR's most successful organization and creates ripple effects throughout the entire sport. The timing of this announcement carries significant weight within the NASCAR community. Byron's previous contract was set to expire at the end of the 2025 season, which would have made him one of the most coveted free agents in the sport. Instead, Hendrick Motorsports secured their franchise player for an additional 4 years, removing any uncertainty about Byron's future and signaling their complete confidence in his abilities as both a driver and leader. Financial terms of the contract were not disclosed, but the length and timing suggest this represents one of the most substantial driver commitments in recent NASCAR history. 4-year extensions remain relatively uncommon in modern NASCAR, making Byron's deal particularly significant within the current competitive landscape. The extension demonstrates Hendrick's willingness to make long-term investments in proven talent rather than pursuing short-term solutions. Byron's statistical achievements justify every aspect of this major contract extension. The Charlotte native has accumulated 14 Cup Series wins through his 264 career NASCAR Cup Series starts, establishing himself as one of the sport's most competitive drivers. His victory total includes back-to-back Daytona 500 victories in 2024 and 2025, making him just the 13th driver to win the Great American Race multiple times and the first to win the season opening event back-to-back times since Denny Hamlin accomplished the feat in 2019-2020. The partnership between Byron and crew chief Rudy Fugle has produced exceptional results that directly contributed to this contract extension. Since being paired with Fugle in 2021, Byron has tallied 13 wins, the second highest total in the series over that span. This statistic trails only Kyle Larson's 26 victories during the same period, placing Byron among the elite tier of NASCAR Cup Series competitors. The Byron-Fuel combination represents a rare chemistry in NASCAR, where driver and crew chief understand each other's approaches and consistently execute winning strategies. Byron's consistency extends beyond individual race victories to encompass sustained championship-level performance. He has earned 14 Cup Series wins and 6 consecutive playoff appearances from 2019 to 2024, including back-to-back Championship 4 appearances in 2023 and 2024. This level of sustained excellence demonstrates the kind of reliability that championship organizations demand from their primary drivers. Byron has earned at least 1 victory in every season since 2020, showcasing his ability to compete at the highest level regardless of changing competitive circumstances. The 2025 season performance that preceded this contract extension validates Hendrick's decision to secure Byron long-term. Byron opened the 2025 season with his second straight Daytona 500 victory, becoming the youngest multi-time winner in the event's storied history. He currently ranks second in the Cup standings after 12 points-paying races, trailing his Hendrick teammate Kyle Larson by just 35 points. With his second Daytona 500 victory in February, Byron provisionally locked himself into the 25 postseason, providing the freedom to race aggressively for additional wins throughout the regular season. Byron's journey to this contract extension began when Rick Hendrick recognized his potential and signed him to a contract in 2016 at age 18. Born and raised in Charlotte, North Carolina, NASCAR's hub, Byron fell in love with the sport as a kid and, unbeknownst to his parents, started racing virtually. He successfully convinced his parents to allow him to pursue racing in real life, transferring the skills he learned online to actual cars and advancing through NASCAR's developmental ladder. Hendrick placed Byron in NASCAR's second-tier Xfinity Series in 2017, where he won the championship as a rookie, just the second rookie to accomplish this feat. Prior to his Cup Series call-up in 2018, Byron won 11 races combined in the Xfinity Series and Craftsman Truck Series, capping his 2017 Xfinity Championship with a 4-win campaign. His immediate success at each level demonstrated the natural progression that justified Hendrick's continued investment in his development. Byron's Cup Series debut in 2018 continued his pattern of immediate success. He earned Cup Series Rookie of the Year honors in his first season and secured his first playoff berth the following year. Byron won his first career Cup Series race in 2020 and has maintained at least one victory in every season since, building the consistent winning record that made this 4-year extension both logical and necessary. The contract extension establishes Byron as Hendrick Motorsports' longest-tenured driver commitment, extending farther than his current teammates. Kyle Larson is signed through 2026, Alex Bowman through 2026, and Chase Elliott through 2027, making Byron's deal through 2029 the most extensive commitment within the organization. This timeline positions Byron as the driver around whom Hendrick will build their long-term competitive strategy. Rick Hendrick's assessment of Byron reveals the reasoning behind this substantial contract extension. "William is the real deal," Hendrick stated. "What makes him so special is that he combines natural ability with an unrivaled work ethic. You see it in the great ones, the drivers who could get by on talent alone, but choose to outwork everyone anyway. That's William. On top of it all, he's a person of high character and embraces his role as a leader. We're proud to have him in our lineup and look forward to many more wins together." Byron's response to the contract extension demonstrates his commitment to continued excellence with Hendrick Motorsports. "We've built something special with the number 1, 24 team," Byron said. "I'm thankful for the opportunity to continue working with amazing people at Hendrick Motorsports who believe in me, especially Mr. and Mrs. Hendrick. We've accomplished some great things that we're really proud of, but we have even bigger goals ahead. I'm excited to go after them with this team and this organization." The number 24 Chevrolet carries significant historical weight within NASCAR, and Byron's extension preserves one of the sport's most iconic legacies. Byron is the only driver other than NASCAR Hall of Famer Jeff Gordon to win for Hendrick Motorsports in the legendary number, Yermy Dort Chevrolet. Gordon, who currently serves as vice chairman of Hendrick Motorsports, made that car famous through his championship-winning career. Byron's back-to-back Daytona 500 victories have added new chapters to the number. 24's storied history. Byron's achievement as the youngest multi-time winner of NASCAR's Crown Jewel event represents a record previously held by Jeff Gordon himself. This statistical milestone demonstrates Byron's ability not only to compete at the highest level, but to excel in NASCAR's most prestigious events. The Daytona 500 victories establish Byron among an elite group of just 13 drivers who have won multiple editions of the Great American Race. And Hendrick Motorsports' organizational success provides the foundation for Byron's continued competitiveness through 2029. Founded by Rick Hendrick in 1984, Hendrick Motorsports stands as the winningest team in NASCAR Cup Series history. The organization holds all-time records in every major statistical category, including 14 championships, 316 points, paying race victories, and more than 83,000 laps led. Hendrick has earned at least one race win in a record 41 different seasons, including an active streak of 40 consecutive seasons from 1986 to 2025. The timing of Byron's contract extension coincides with the annual Coca-Cola 600 Crown Jewel event at Charlotte Motor Speedway, which sits directly across the street from the Hendrick Motorsports shop. Byron will compete at his home track this weekend with double-duty responsibilities, Saturday in the NASCAR Xfinity Series on the CW network at 4:30 p.m. Eastern Time and Sunday in the Coca-Cola 600 on Prime Video at 6 p.m. ET. The Coca-Cola 600 represents one of NASCAR's 4 Crown Jewel events, and a victory there would provide perfect punctuation to Byron's contract announcement. Byron's statistical performance over recent seasons demonstrates why Hendrick made this long-term commitment. His 14 total wins since 2020 trail only Kyle Larson with 26 wins and Denny Hamlin with 19 victories during that same span. This places Byron third among all NASCAR Cup Series drivers in race victories over the past 5 seasons, a remarkable achievement that reflects both individual excellence and organizational support. The broader NASCAR community has recognized the significance of Byron's contract extension. Former NASCAR driver Kenny Wallace offered perspective on the announcement, noting that Byron has checked all the boxes. He is one of us too. He can go to the local short track and race you hard. Plus, he's very vanilla, and that fits the Team Hendrick motto. Byron's racing resume includes additional achievements that supported this contract extension decision. He has secured 111 top 10 finishes and 15 pole positions through his Cup Series career, demonstrating consistent competitiveness across all aspects of race weekend performance. His 6 consecutive playoff appearances from 2019 to 2024 show sustained excellence throughout NASCAR's elimination-style postseason format.